If you have been following the AI video space for even a week, you know how fast things actually move. But every once in a while, there is a shift that feels different. A generational leap. Right now, the internet is buzzing, the phones are lighting up, and all signs are pointing towards one thing. Kling 3.0 is coming to the Higgsfield. Today, we are not just speculating. We are actually going to look at the evidence. We are going to look at the signals that Higgsfield has been dropping, dig into the community expectations, and talk about why this next update might just be the holy grail for the creator-friendly AI platforms. So guys, we are going to talk about the potential 4K output, 60 frames per second, and a workflow that finally connects the dots between a random clip and a finished story. First off, for those who might be new here, let's talk about where we are right now. This is Higgsfield. Their mission has been pretty clear from the day one, to be the most creator-friendly platform in the world. They are making waves with the current model, specifically Kling, which has been a staple for a lot of us.
Our traditions define who we are. We have lived here for centuries, honoring the ways of our ancestors.
You see our culture from the outside, but to understand Russia, you must feel the winter, the history, the spirit of this place.
But the industry is hungry for more. We want better motion, we want high resolution, and we want free access tools that actually work. And this brings us to the elephant in the room, Kling 3.0. Okay, I want you to show this. A few different blog posts discussing the expectations from Kling 3.0. This is where the things get interesting. This is not just a random noise. This is a curated look, what the community is screaming for and what that technology is gearing up to deliver. Look at this here about the omnidirectional. This is actually huge. Right now, Kling 2.6, which is great. Don't get me wrong, we sometimes feel like we are generating in silos. You make a clip, then you make another clip, and you hope that they will match. The expectation from Kling 3.0 is actually a unified model structure. And you know what? The expectations from Kling 3.0 is unified model architecture. We are talking about better context awareness, the AI making smarter decisions across the screens. Imagine generating a character in shot A and having the AI actually understood the fakes and continuity for the shot B without you having to fight for it. That's actually the Omni promise. But here is a technical leap that everyone has hyped. So let's scroll to the top and let's pause it. So do you see this? The native 4K and 60 frames per second output. Currently with Kling 2.6, we are generally capped at 1080p, and 1080p is fine for social media on a phone. But if you're trying to make a film, a high-end commercial, you need 4K. And 60 frames per second part is even more critical. If you are an editor, you know that 60 frames per second gives you the ability to do buttery smooth slow motion in post-production without using the artifact-heavy interpolation tools. If Kling 3.0 delivers the native 4K and 60 frames per second, this is a game changer for actual professional use. Now, before we look at the next source, I just want to clarify something very important. These are just expectations and signals. The specs are not officially finalized yet, but when you see a company like Higgsfield acknowledging these specific discussions, they are actually listening very closely. So I found this information from a Reddit post that compares the current previews with the upcoming Kling 3.0 model. I will put the link in the description so you can check everything out yourself. From what we can see so far, Kling 3.0 is shaping up to be a major step forward compared to Kling 2.6. First up, we have better audio quality. This is expected to be a noticeable improvement over the 2.6 model, making generated videos feel more polished and more professional. Next up, we have the director memory. This one is actually big. Director memory helps maintain scene consistency and character consistency, meaning your characters stay recognizable across shots and scenes feel more connected. This already puts it ahead of the older model, Kling 01 model, in terms of storytelling. And on top of that, Kling 3.0 is expected to introduce a storyboarding feature, which can generate an entire sequence from just a single prompt. That means less manual work and more control over the longer structured videos. That's actually pretty cool. The next feature is actually my favorite so far, which is improved motion control. As we already know, Kling 2.6 already has an excellent motion control. It's honestly one of the main reasons it's been breaking the internet lately. Movements feel smooth, cinematic, and realistic. With Kling 3.0, motion control is expected to be taken to an entirely new level. We are talking about better camera movements, more natural character motion, and cleaner transitions between actions. This is the feature I'm personally most excited about, especially for cinematic AI shots and storytelling. So overall, these are some of the key upgrades which you can expect from the new Kling 3.0 model. Better audio, stronger consistency, storyboarding generation, and next level motion control. So let's wrap our head around the comparison. If we look at the Kling 2.6 versus what we are expecting from Kling 3.0, here is the breakdown. Kling 2.6, capped at 1080p, around 10-second clips, great realism but motion can break in complex scenes. Workflow is often separate steps. And from Kling 3.0, we have expectations something like native 4K at 60 frames per second, around 15 to 30-second clips, macro shots with crispy details, and unified Omni workflow for better continuity. It's a difference between a tool for experimenting and a tool for finishing the project. So the question is, why does this matter to you? Because Higgsfield is positioning itself to be the place where this happens first and where it happens for the creators. They have always leaned into the free Kling model, giving access to powerful tools without a massive barrier to entry. So if Kling 3.0 drops and it hits these targets, there is a gap between AI video and traditional video gets a whole lot smaller. So what you should do right now, do not wait until the internet is flooded with other people's video. You want to be there on day one. I have put a link in the description below. It's the early signals blog post we looked at, and more importantly, a link to be among the first to access the Kling 3.0 on Higgsfield. So guys, go to the description, click that link and get yourself ready. Read up on the signals, check out the community discussions and prepare your prompts. Because if the rumors are true, this peak is going to be very big in the era of AI. I will be covering the full launch as soon as it goes live, doing deep dive tests on physics, the 4K quality and that 60 frames per second claim. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss that walkthrough. Let me know in the comments what is the one feature you want most in Kling 3.0. Is it the resolution, the clip length, or is that hands that looked at just hands? Drop a comment below. I will see you in the next videos. Till then, bye.